I am Veronica Jameson.
And I'm Ariel Ozuzu. And we're with the Community Foundation of Greater Memphis. And you're watching Live at 9.
Good morning on this Tuesday, August 27th. Welcome to Live at 9, where Memphis comes alive. Along with your top news, weather with Todd Demers, and trending topics in Coffee with Corey. Get ready for a packed morning. Brownsville Mayor Bill Rawls is on the red couch right now. He's going to talk about a special project honoring Tina Turner, who grew up in nearby Nutbush, also the impact of Ford Blue Oval's electric vehicle factory on the town, and all kinds of celebrations happening. Plus, Stern Cardiovascular's here to share what you need to know about heart disease, the #1 cause of death in the United States in both men and women. Also, lifestyle expert Alexandra Nolan shares the hottest local restaurants you need to know about. And Old Dominick Distillery is joining us. They're going to talk about sipping your way through the spirit of Memphis cocktail relay. We'll have a special recipe for you. So, first, be sure to record the show so you never miss an episode, and connect with us online at our website, liveat9.tv. That's also our handle on social media. And now, topping our news here at 9, a multi-million-dollar budget deficit and proposal to cut staffing and routes will take center stage at the MATA Board of Commissioners meeting later today. The Memphis Area Transit Authority faces a $60 million budget deficit. MATA's interim CEO says changes will have to be made in order to balance that budget that was inherited. The agency has proposed cutting about half of its staff and plans to park several bus lines. MATA already stopped its Main Street trolley service earlier this month and laid off those employees. The board's scheduled to meet 3:30 this afternoon to discuss a number of things, including a resolution to approve an operating budget for 2025. Meanwhile, MATA continues to hold meetings with the community in an effort to engage residents. This week alone, there are 3 Transforming Transit Together community tour meetings scheduled. The first tonight at the Whitehaven Community Center beginning 6 p.m. Most full-time employees with Shelby County will see a pay increase in the new year. On Monday, the Shelby County Commission signed off on a resolution that rearranges an across-the-board pay raise. According to the Daily Memphian, commissioners approved a resolution that gives raises of more than 6% to the lowest paid full-time county workers and increases of less than 6% to the highest paid county employees. The pay hikes do not apply to elected officials or part-time employees and are set to take effect January of 2025. The commission also approved a more than $1 million contract for the design of the new Mental Health, Safety, and Justice Center. That facility will divert misdemeanor offenders out of the jail in Shelby County for mental health treatment. Tennessee has joined several states and the Department of Justice suing a software company for keeping rents high. The company is based in Texas and used by property managers across the U.S. to set rental rates. Reporter Mark Kelly is going to explain this for you and takes a look at what could mean for renters here in the Volunteer State.
It's a daily headline. For years, rents across the U.S. have gone up. Tennessee, 7 other states, and the DOJ say that a software company called RealPage is partly to blame. Here's how RealPage works. According to the suit, a number of landlords in a market hand over to RealPage their private, sensitive rental data. RealPage's algorithm spits back a rental price instead of allowing landlords to compete. But RealPage aggregates the information into one place, and the suit alleges this software decreases competition among landlords, inflating the prices, and also creates a monopoly that benefits RealPage.
And they're one of the main players in the industry.
Joel Sanders is founder and CEO of Apartment Insiders and a rental expert in Middle Tennessee. He says this lawsuit could change how artificial intelligence is used in the rental industry.
There's a lot of conversation around controlling AI and where the limits should be and how much the government should step in. This may be one of the pioneering actions around some of that. And again, I think it's because it's really sensitive because it has to do with housing and rental housing.
Attorney General Jonathan Skrmetti writes, "My office has been looking at RealPage since 2023, following concerns about the company's efforts to keep rents artificially high in cities across Tennessee." As Sanders says rental prices will most likely continue to come down to supply and demand. But depending on the outcome of this lawsuit, it could put new guardrails on how landlords compete on rents.
I genuinely think that rent prices really won't change much. What may change is the speed at which rent prices adapt to market conditions.
That was Mark Kelly reporting. In response to the lawsuit, RealPage told the Associated Press the Justice Department's claims were, quote, devoid of merit and will do nothing to make housing more affordable, end quote. The greater Memphis area could see triple-digit temperatures this week, and that means you need to prepare for that intense heat now. Weather expert Todd Demers has all the information in your forecast. Hi, Todd.
Good morning, Kanji, and everyone at home. You need to follow Kanji's lead. She always comes in with this big water bottle. She is ready. She is hydrating. She knows that it's going to be a hot day today. It is ready to go. Friends, it's a culmination of several days of heat that really puts the stress and taxes your body, because your body is trying to cool itself down when you're outside. So maybe one day wasn't too bad, but when you go through several days of dealing with 100-degree heat outside, you're spending a lot of time outside, your body really starts to take its toll. So we continue to encourage you to hydrate, stay inside best you can, get in the air conditioning or the shade, be sure to check on your loved ones. Now, as far as heat advisories and heat warnings are concerned, Storm Tracker 3S is finding them, but they're all well to the north of us. We have some air quality issues as well in Middle Tennessee, but here in the Mid-South, it's more about the lack of rain and how the southerly winds have been helping to keep the temperatures up. Now, I do have temperatures and heat index values, and here's the key. We haven't had any extreme heat index values. We have not had any heat advisories. We've just had the heat with these mid and upper 90s across the area. Over the next couple of days, those humidity values are climbing, and we could see some heat advisories by Thursday, but I'm also looking at some increased rain chances by the time we get to Thursday as well, and that is certainly going to be some welcome news as we cool down heading into the weekend, because today is going to be much like yesterday, sunny and hot, mid and upper 90s, and that will continue before we have that chance for some rain returning. So it's still a good time to go out and get your car washed. You're not going to have to worry about any rain messing things up here for you until we get to late in the day on Thursday. Coming up, the 7-day forecast that, even though it's hot, may very well put a smile on your face. Wait till you see the numbers for next week. Your forecast just ahead.
All right, that smile right here. About an hour outside Memphis along Interstate 40, several thousand West Tennesseans call Brownsville home. The city is celebrating in a big way this year with its bicentennial, and officials have some major plans in the works for its future. And to learn more, Brownsville Mayor William Rawls Jr. is joining me on the red couch today. You have a lot going on in Brownsville.
Yes, ma'am, we sure do. Thank you, Kanji, for allowing me the opportunity to sit on the red couch. You know, this is as we move forward in our community, all of West Tennessee, thank you for giving those who have something to say a platform and a microphone to say it.
All right,
Amazing.
Well, we have to thank Nexstar and WREG. So, okay, so 200 years,
yes.
Right? What's going on?
Well, we started the year off with a prayer breakfast. I mean, we are so blessed in our community to have these opportunities we see. So celebrating 200 years of progress, we're going to look back on our heritage and look forward to the future. We've done a car show. We're going to do our National Night Out on September the 17th at Eastside Elementary School in a big way. We'll give you more information about that. We are going to do a gala at the end of the year. And we just have a series of events to celebrate our past and looking forward for our future. Okay, so the Tina Turner tribute. Yes.
Nutbush is like 15 miles away.
Yes, yes.
Explain what you're doing for Tina Turner's legacy.
And celebrating our 200 years, the legacy of Tina Turner. We have so many great heroes and sheroes who have come from Brownsville, Tennessee, like Marvin Ellison, who's the CEO of Lowe's, Reverend Clay Evans, and the great Tina Turner. So we moved to a one-room schoolhouse, the Flag Grove School, out to the Delta Heritage Center. And we'll be celebrating our annual Tina Turner Heritage Days, starting on September the 27th, right there at the Delta Heritage Center. She donated her performance outfits and her performance shoes and everything she has into that one-room schoolhouse. So it's first class, it's free, it's open 6 days a week. We're right there, 121 Sunny Hill Cove. We'll be kicking off the the Tina Turner Heritage Days there at the Delta Heritage Center on September the 27th at 5:30 p.m. with a welcome reception, and we'll kick off a year of fundraising. We've commissioned a 6'6" bronze statue of
Yes.
of Tina Turner. This already in the works. The artist is former of the initial clay molding in Atlanta, Tennessee. So we'll be doing some fundraising events here in Memphis. I've been in talks with the Mahogany River Terrace, which is a beautiful event space.
It is.
Yes. I've been in talks with the African American Museum in Nashville, Tennessee, to do an event there, and also doing something in Atlanta where the artist is. So we'll have a series over the next 12 months. We'll be doing fundraising. You'll hear about them.
I don't know why, but every time I hear Tina Turner, I just want to dance. Okay, so last week, right, Ford announced that they're going to delay the launch of the electric pickup truck, right?
Yes.
Blue Oval is right in your neck of the woods. Explain what this means. Do you have concerns?
Yeah, well, no, I don't. I actually think this gives us some breathing room.
Right.
Right. The original timeline was very aggressive, and it concerned me about meeting that mark. But now we have an opportunity. I think it's the best case scenario. We are at this unique intersection of opportunity and preparation. So this gives us time for preparation. We worked on our infrastructure. We'll continue to work on job training, workforce development, and housing. Preparing our community. And if you put a pin in Blue Oval City, everything within a 60-mile radius has 1.3 labor share. So Memphis will be affected. West Memphis will be affected. All of West Tennessee.
What do you mean 1.3 labor share?
There's a 1.3 million people in that labor shed. Okay. Yeah, okay, let me be clear. So that means there are opportunities for everybody. There's opportunities for everybody, not just Brownsville, Tennessee, and Haywood County, but the entire West Tennessee and Mid-South.
So let's dig more into, housing is important, and all the infrastructure, like grocery stores,
yes,
pharmacies, those things that people really need to just exist. Can you talk about your planning around that?
Yes. So what we had to do is foundationally go to the root cause of what do we need? We have to have sewer. We have to have electricity. All right. So we put in a 30-megawatt substation that's charged and ready to go. It's online now. We put in place the funding to make sure we had sewer to do a sequential batch reservoir system, SBR. So every time we had another reservoir, we had another 1 million gallons of capacity. So we'll go from 1 million gallons of capacity to 2 million. All right. So we also put in plans. We're in works to build a new high school. Okay, so some land's been identified. So how do we create all the quality of life things that we need for the people that live there, and how do we meet the capacity of things that are coming for our future? So it's exciting. We have a land use plan, we have an interim design guidelines, and we just hired a full-time planner for the city of Brownsville.
And what about the money?
Money. Show me the money. Well, there are some funds that came from the payment in lieu of taxes. They're coming in Haywood County for public safety around the Blue Oval site. So the city of Brownsville, we don't have any debt. So we're managing what we have in a very financial responsible way, and we have $5 million of our budget this year is in grant funding. So we do a lot of grant funding. Okay,
and speaking of that, being awarded more than $500,000 to help with broadband access, explain why that's important. I mean, I know, but and how that's going.
Yeah, it's going well. We just were awarded actually it's 1.9 million.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say $1.5 million? Sorry.
Yeah.
No, nearly 2 million. Bring it. Bring those numbers.
Yeah, and we have relied heavily on grant funding. Thank you to ECD and the state. We have to get these monies out the door and implemented into a project by 2026. So we're building the Community Resource Center. It's a community connection facility is the name of the grant, which in this facility will be brick and mortar for those who don't have broadband in their homes, don't have transportation to the services they need. We'll put it there. We'll do workforce development. We'll be able to be flexible in the way we use that space, so people can come and use the computer space, people can use for telework, telemedicine, and anything, all the resources that we have all over the world. I know the people in Brownsville deserve to have access to those resources. So we want to put those tools in their toolbox, and we're in the design phase now for the Community Resource Center. Okay, and to get more information on the bicentennial celebration and everything that's going on, you can go to the website brownsvilletn.gov. They have a Facebook page. They're on Instagram, and so we really appreciate you, your first trip to the Red Couch, yes, and we hope it's not the last. Definitely not. Thank you so much for having me. Okay, that's Mayor William Rawls Jr. And there's much more Live at 9 ahead on this Tuesday morning. The spirit of Memphis is alive and well when it comes to food and bev across the Bluff City. We'll get an inside look at local eateries that are the hottest in town. Plus, learn why sipping on some tasty drinks can help shine a spotlight on the hospitality industry.
And welcome back to Live at 9. Thanks for staying with us. Live at 9, weather expert Todd Demers is keeping track of some serious heat that's headed our way. You want to plan what to expect for the rest of our Tuesday. Let's head back over to Todd right now. Hi, Todd.
Hi there. Staying inside, going to a movie, going to the mall, any place that's got air conditioning be a good idea for today, because we're once again, as you just mentioned, talking triple-digit temperatures. Afternoon highs are going to be nearing 100 again. This is going to be the third day in a row, and we're going to see more of that again for tomorrow before things really start to change up a little bit for us by the weekend. Right now, though, it is sunny, it is hazy, it is very warm. I can say it's not as humid because after our recent round of cooler, drier air, it's taken a while for the atmosphere to have that humidity build back up. So is it hot? Yes, it is. Temperatures nearing 100. But we're not looking at heat index values nearing 110 or anything like that. Those are up to our north. That's where we have the heat warnings, where the heat index value is topping 110, or some heat advisories. There have also been some air quality concerns in Middle Tennessee. We had those over the weekend, right? I'm a little concerned about the level of ozone across the Mid-South. We could see code orange before the day is through. Continue to be cautious on that. That would mean unhealthy for sensitive groups. I wanted to share with you how the upper pattern, as we make our way into the weekend, is beginning to dissolve a little bit, and that extreme heat is also getting ready to break across the area. Wait till you see the numbers on the 7 and 10-day forecast. You're going to see why the area of high pressure is beginning to break down. But I mentioned earlier heat index values. They're very close to the actual temperature, so we're not talking overly about some really extreme heat index values, just very hot weather. 97 yesterday. We'll be in the upper 90s again for today, but off the record pace of 105. Right now, though, we've warmed to 80 degrees. Another one of those call a problem is there's not much of a breeze out there to cool you down. So when you're out and about, chances are very good you're just going to have to deal with these temperatures in the upper 90s, and overnight lows very slow to fall back down through the 70s, even some 60s by daybreak, and then into the mid 90s again by tomorrow afternoon. Big picture view. Here's that area of high pressure I mentioned that's finally beginning to decay. The dry weather is almost over, and by the time we get into Thursday, better rain chances are ahead, and our latest cold front is going to come knocking on our door as we make our way into the weekend. Now, this is not going to be some big sweeping cold front. It's not going to zip through the area. It's going to slow down as it moves in. So the humidity values are going up, rain chances are going up, some heat index values are going to be going up. But as we head through the weekend, all of that's going to be changing because the long range models do include our next round of some slightly cooler air moving into the Mid-South. So as you can see, yes, sunny and hot pretty much all week long with the above normal temperatures. Hotter again for tomorrow. Thursday is going to be the beginning of the transition where a few stray showers in the area. Watch these temperatures trying to drop as we head into the weekend. More rain chances are ahead, and as we head into next week, there you see those highs mainly in the mid 80s, overnight lows dropping into the 60s. So there's your good news right there as we head through the long holiday weekend. Stay with us. Live at 9 will continue in just a minute.
Heart disease is the #1 cause of death in the United States in both men and women. The following portion of Live at 9 is sponsored by Stern Cardiovascular Center, and joining us now is their president, Dr. Steve Gubin. Thank you so much for being with us.
Well, I want to thank you for having me. Heart disease is even a little bit more prevalent here in the Mid-South. And as a cardiologist, I like to say that I'm a little bit embarrassed by this fact, and I hope that we could do something to change this statistic.
You gave us the problem. What do you do to prevent heart disease?
You need to know your risk factors. It's really important is your family history. If you have a brother or father who's had heart disease at less than 55, that's a significant risk factor. If you've had a mother or sister less than 65, that's considered a risk factor. So you can't do anything about your family history, but if your family history is significant for heart disease, you need to be even more proactive and more aggressive in treating what we call modifiable risk factors. These are risk factors that you can do something about. One of the first ones would be like high blood pressure. It's really important. I mean, they've gotten much more strict in the guidelines. Now we'd like for someone to really strive for a blood pressure of 120/80. So at least less than 130/80 for sure. And things that you can do to get your blood pressure down is lose weight, avoid salt, don't take non-steroidals. These are all things that can raise your blood pressure.
What are some of the typical symptoms we should look out for?
You may not feel anything with blood pressure, but it's very important, to really control your blood pressure, because over time it can cause damage. Another modifiable risk factor is high cholesterol. And it's really important for you to know your numbers. Like your total cholesterol, just remember you should strive to get it less than 200. And the LDL, which is the lousy cholesterol, L for lousy, I think everybody should strive to get your LDL below 100. And if you have heart disease, you should get it less than 70. The HDL, which is the happier, healthy cholesterol, the higher the better. So you'd like for your total cholesterol to HDL ratio to be less than 4. And then the triglycerides, which are fat in the blood, you'd like to get that less than 150. If your triglycerides are high, avoidance of sugar, alcohol, and weight loss are things that will improve your triglycerides. Another modifiable risk factor is diabetes. It's very important to make sure your blood sugars are well controlled. And if you're a type 1 or a type 2 diabetic, it's a significant risk factor for heart disease. It's really important to have, a well-balanced diet. We recommend a lot of fruits and vegetables and whole grains. You should decrease your saturated fat intake. You should watch your salt consumption and also your sugar intake. Another important modifiable risk factor is exercise. It's important to stay very active, to keep moving. We recommend at least 150 minutes of moderate type of exercise a week. If you're significantly overweight and you lose even 5% of your weight, it can do lots of benefits in regards to your cardiovascular health. Here at Stern, we have a really robust weight loss program, and I would highly recommend that you consider it if you're trying to lose weight.
We have been putting your information on the screen, your website, your telephone number, and your address, so people can get in contact with you for early screening so they can detect it as soon as possible. Thank you so much for joining us here today.
Thank you very much.
The preceding portion of Live at 9 is sponsored by Stern Cardiovascular.
We're back on Live at 9. Now, here's Kanji.
According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, the average American dines out roughly 3 times a month and orders takeout or delivery 4.5 times per month. And what better way to support local businesses in our economy than dining with the restaurants owned by the folks right here in our own backyard? Lifestyle expert Alexandra Nolan is back and here with some of her favorite eats today. Good morning.
Good morning.
There's a new smell-o-vision gizmo that's coming out, and so it puts scents into the air. So if people could have that right now, that you should be jealous.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Yes, the smell is incredible.
Yeah.
Tons of good restaurants I got to try out last week.
Ooh.
And I'm sharing 3 of my favorites today.
Wow.
I think we have a video on one, Amelia Jean's. So
Yes.
have you heard of this restaurant?
Yes.
Okay, Amelia Jean's downtown is absolutely incredible. I went with my husband.
Is that it?
Yep, there's him
Hi,
waving.
hubby. So nice in there.
Yes, it's absolutely beautiful. I've been dying to go. The food was delicious. I'm a seafood person.
Okay, me too.
Okay, so the best scallops, hands down ever. That's the cheese. They have a cheese cart too that they roll around if you're a cheese. I'm a cheese and seafood person. So, okay, so you've got to try this out. We had the octopus. That is a blackberry oyster.
I'll let you do that.
Love it.
I know.
It's so good. You've got to try. It's just one.
Looks like wine.
The wine was amazing. My husband had the bone-in steak, dry aged, and I had the scallops. It was absolutely incredible. So definitely like more of your fine dining
Right,
solution.
okay, so maybe a date night.
Yes, an evening date night, fine dining. It is definitely the place to go.
Or trying to land a deal with a business,
a client. Yes, absolutely.
Come to me.
Yeah, come to me, or anniversary type style.
Okay.
So next, I don't know if you've heard of Cafe Piazza in the square in Collierville. Okay, this is my favorite, one of my favorite lunch places. I do have a video there. There's the the caprese salad, which I brought today for us to try. That's my go-to. It's quick and easy. It's a cute little quaint restaurant, and the Italian food that they serve is absolutely delicious.
Do they have lunch?
Yes, they do.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so that's where.
Like,
it's kind of my lunch spot. I like to go to.
Really?
Yeah. So
Now
do
we
you
know
want?
the yeah, let's
do you
try
want to try? This is my favorite
Caprese.
go-to, and they were featured in Food Magazine for their caprese salad as well. So.
I'm gonna cut
Okay.
this
Yeah.
with
Let me
my
help
fork.
you. I'll help. Yeah. We're gonna twist into there.
Boom. Actually, it was perfectly cut.
Yeah, and it's so Don't. You can make this. It's your. Isn't it good? So yeah, it's so fresh. Like the basil, the balsamic vinaigrette, the mozzarella, all of it is just so delicious. And I'm a huge fan of caprese salad.
Me too.
Are you?
Yes.
We have the same taste.
I think we do.
So
but I'm not adventurous. So you do the adventure, and I'll do all the other stuff.
Well, I'll bring you along, and I'll do all the ordering, and we can do a food tour of all these places.
So what's your second spot?
Okay, this is, oh my gosh, the Kitchen Table. Have you heard of this? It's in Arlington, in the square in Arlington.
Keep going.
It's amazing. Their food it's just so unique. Like they have a fun twist on your classics. So here we have the candy bacon deviled eggs.
Oh, that's literally, I love a deviled egg.
I swear, I'm like, you like everything that I like.
Yeah, except for the oysters.
Yeah, well, yes, but I'm gonna get you to I'm gonna have to take you and let you try. Now, go ahead, try, and I'll share this next dish with you that I'm super excited to. Okay, so this is the hickory smoked meatloaf. Garlic mashed potatoes.
Oh my God, this is so good.
And then you've got your turnip greens. Now I went last week and had, if you like fried green tomatoes. Okay. The fried green tomatoes there were absolutely incredible.
I get indigestion after I turn 50. So
well.
I love tomatoes.
Well, you can have a slice.
Right.
They have pimento cheese. I've never had fried green tomatoes with pimento cheese on top.
Really?
And I'm actually not a pimento cheese fan, but I gobbled all. That was like.
Well, Boo loves them, so we'll have to go and he'll have that.
Oh yeah, perfect. Yeah. So they have that. They also have a fun twist on the shrimp and grits.
Oh.
So they do a grit cake instead of like your typical shrimp and grits with the shrimp and gravy on top.
So
It was
Reggie
really
joined me on the red couch for a second and was like, he was talking to the folks in the control room, and he said, the greens smell.
I know.
good.
I told him I'm about to try this meatloaf.
Oh, yeah.
I told him that I would leave some for him because he said, "How are you going to bring some turnip greens up in here and deviled eggs this early in the morning?" I said, "We're treating. Okay, so let's try."
I feel like Reggie is not a germaphobe.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Reggie.
Actually, Reggie, I don't know
Reggie
that.
can't wait. We're going to eat it all before we Oh my gosh.
I have
QR code, right?
Yes, I have. I have a QR code for you guys, so you guys can see how one person gets to try all of this. Scan the code, and also there's more information on all of these restaurants.
Right. So definitely put your phone up and scan that code.
Yeah,
and
get you a local Memphis food tour.
Okay, support local, buy local.
Absolutely.
All right, thank you so much. I'm going to eat this during the break.
Yes.
But the heat is on across the Bluff City, and what better way to cool down than a tasty drink or two? Why heading out to grab a cocktail or mocktail with this weekend will do more than quench your thirst. Get into the spirit of Memphis with the help of a homegrown social media campaign. Welcome to Memphis teamed up with Old Dominick Distillery to get everyone to show the local hospitality industry some love. To explain how it works, we are joined by Marcus Cox from Welcome to Memphis and Clark Schifani with Old Dominick Distillery. Thank you so much. I had my snack. Now we're gonna drink.
Now you got some beverage to go in. That's right. We're so happy to be here. Thank you.
Okay, Marcus, explain the Spirit of Memphis challenge.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Spirit of Memphis cocktail relay was really just a way that we could unify our hospitality community, especially after COVID. So many of us were out of work or without work or just kind of separated. And so this was a way that we can get together, share what we love about Memphis, and do it in a very unique way.
I love it. Okay, Clark, why did Old Dominick team up with Welcome to Memphis?
Well, you know, just like Marcus said, during COVID, you know, things got just really, really difficult for the hospitality industry. And us as a hometown brand, we love engaging with our restaurants, our hotels, all the great hospitality community that really the city is built on. So for us as a Spirit brand, this is such a fun way to just get out, get in the mix, pun intended, and make some fun drinks.
And what are you hoping that businesses will get out of this, and how long does this go?
So we will start on 901 Day. September 1st, and this will run right up until welcome to Memphis's big gala. It's a party called the Pick Awards, and it's where we celebrate and recognize the hospitality workers as guest-facing employees that give an authentic Memphis hospitality experience through the city. That happens October 21st. So we will be running this relay all the way up till then. And what we're really wanting folks to do is just to enjoy and experiment with great cocktails, show what they think represents the awesome part of Memphis by using it and doing it through a social media type of way.
And don't forget the hashtag. That's the big deal, right? Because then we can all see it and we could like look and, you know, it's Spirit of Memphis. That's the hashtag. And then you also tag Welcome to 901 and at Old Dominic. Okay.
A lot of hashtags.
Tagging, hashtag.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have a recipe.
But we've got a Spirit of Memphis cocktail, right?
We do.
What is
now, you don't have to use Old Dominic in the Spirit of Memphis.
Yeah, you do.
But you kind of. Okay.
But it's so good and so historic.
So today we're going to make what we're calling the Elvis, okay? So it's an old fashioned, but it's a little play on that because we have a little bit of banana and peanut butter infused syrup.
Wait, what?
Yes,
yeah,
obviously.
that is genius.
And we're going to use...
This is breakfast because it's peanut butter.
Okay, got it.
And we're going to use our new bourbon, which is 90.1 proof, 901 proof. So do a little bit of bourbon here.
I like how you pour it. Yeah.
I know you.
I don't see any measuring.
And then that delicious syrup, and then really we're just gonna stir this up a little bit.
This is like pure cocktail making. Like it's real.
Look, I'll tell you this: the folks that are gonna be putting drinks into this competition, they're gonna do a better job than I will.
What was that?
Good job.
Just a little bitters, right?
Last year's Spirit of Memphis cocktail relay, we had restaurants really go out. Like Bosco's made their own mead to go into a cocktail. Mead, exactly, their own mead. We had a smoke chamber at one of the locations. You know, do something and infuse it with smoke and bourbon. We had a lot of really fun things. Oh, and this year we have a non-alcoholic category as well. So coffee shops are getting involved. Non-alcoholic beverages, juices, all sorts of folks can be a part of this relay.
I love it. Yeah. So, could you talk more about that?
Yeah. So
why is it special? Like why it's special?
Well, the drink itself. So obviously we know Elvis's favorite sandwich was the
right.
So we're taking a little bit of peanut butter, a little bit of banana, infusing it with some syrup, with some sugar, and that's going to give that aromatics of what that sandwich kind of tastes like.
Right.
With a big punch of bourbon.
With a big punch of bourbon.
Yeah, I think I was a little vague. The proceeds are actually going somewhere.
Oh yeah. So
for Old Dominic.
It was not. I didn't want to lead the question.
So if you come down to the distillery, you can try that drink all month long, and proceeds for this beverage at our bar go directly to our charitable fund. So Old Dominic actually gathered together all of our employees. We do different things around the city like this to give back to the community. And so if you come down, you have a drink at our bar, we're kicking back some of those funds to the city.
That is so cool. I do want to know, I know it's kind of like a garnish, but what do you have here?
So those yummy cherries that have been bourbon soaked and a dehydrated lemon. And it's just going to give the aromatics. And now, if you do that at home, it takes a while, but you can go to any of your local vendors, pick some up, and kind of cheat at home if you want.
Yeah,
just for the home bartender.
Unless you have a dehydrator.
Unless you have a dehydrator, then fire away.
People do. People do. They love to do that. I did for a minute, then it broke, and I got over it. So
Okay. Well, we are going to take a sip. We're going to go to the Spirit of Memphis website. We're going to do the hashtag. We're going to
welcome to Memphis.org. You can get all the information of how to find places that are going to be a part of the relay. If you still want to be a part of the relay as well, you can go there to get information. There's still plenty of spots. We want everyone really to join, and you do it your way. And so there you can find more information.
Marcus, Clark, Old Dominic, thank you. And still to come, getting the band back together. Family Feud ends this duo more than a decade ago, but they are set to reunite, and we have the details. Plus, an increasing number of Americans choosing do as little as possible when it comes to their vacations. We'll look at the relax and recharge trend coming up in Coffee with Corey.
It's time for Coffee with Corey, brewed in part by Kroger.
All right, Corey, how are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm always thriving. Are you thriving today?
I'm thriving today.
I'm always thriving.
I'm loving all the 901 love that's going on
That is
right
the
now.
best part.
Yeah.
901 is just like, I know, exactly. So this first story is going to be super interesting. So some tourists are trimming their bucket lists on trips and are just happy just to relax. Well, those in the travel industry say the do-nothing vacations, well, they're gaining ground. It is a simple strategy by letting your whims rule the day. Experts say rest and relaxation has increased as a primary motivation for travel in the recent months. The trend reportedly has a lot to do with why more all-inclusive resorts are opening up all around the world. Industry analysts say that the kind of approach allows tourists to sprinkle in activities like cooking classes or outdoor exploration, but also gives visitors a chance just to sit down and enjoy a nice meal, soak in a hot tub, nap, rinse, and repeat. So when you go on vacation, are you like stacked with activities? Or are you like, let's kind of like easy breezy? Or are you just like, I don't want to do anything?
I broke up with my travel friend because she was like a stacker. Like,
oh, boom, boom,
like
boom. This hour we're doing this.
I'm
this
like,
is this.
all
Yeah.
right, no. Like, so I want, but there are big things that you should do at a place, right? So
I think
you're
it
like,
depends
I
on where
have
you're
to
going.
do this.
Yeah.
And so you're like, I want to do that. But when, you know, if it has to be pre-planned, then we should. But doing that whole thing. What about you?
I'm like in between. I think it depends on the location where we're at. It totally depends. If you're at the beach, I don't care. But if we're like in another country and there's things that I want to get done and I want to go see, your time is limited. Like it just depends on where you are, I feel, for us.
Right. Ixtapa, I have to climb the pyramid. You know what I mean? Like I gotta do that. There are certain things you have to do. But, yeah. Sorry.
But I like sleeping in too.
Yeah.
Sleeping
What
is
she
important.
said.
Okay, well, it is a brother against brother in the feud that broke up Brit pop band Oasis more than a decade ago, and it's all under the water. Basically, the fight is over. Here's the reason why. Brothers Liam and Noel Gallagher just announced that they will reunite for a tour of the British Isles next summer. So their debut album was released more than 30 years ago. Can you imagine that? 30 years ago. Of course, they're known for hits like Wonderwall and Champagne Supernova, but the two split up in 2009 when lead guitarist and main singer-songwriter, Noel said he would not work with frontman and sibling Liam. Well, Oasis will play 14 dates in Wales, England, Scotland, and Ireland next July and August with a tour that marks 30th anniversary of the group's second album. So tickets go on sale this weekend. So you got to hop on a plane. But I feel like nobody minds hopping on a plane these days now. I mean, you saw all those people who went over to Europe to go see Taylor Swift. It's almost cheaper to go over to Europe to go see her than trying to get something in Miami, New Orleans, or anywhere else. So maybe you're going to have to do the same thing for Oasis.
Yes.
How about that? 30 years ago.
I was hurt when they broke up. Because I freaking love them, but the lead singer was a little wild. Right? So he just needed to reel it in. And but Wonderwall is a karaoke song for me. Yes, it is my.
We need video of that.
Yes, I don't have any. Thankfully.
I would love to see that. I'm gonna make it go do it. Okay, and finally, so Facebook has its marketplace and eBay seems to have been around forever at this point, right? Well, there are plenty of places to sell your secondhand items online, but IKEA, that's right, IKEA wants to get in on the action. So IKEA Pre-Owned will allow customers to list their used furniture with photos and a price on its website. Then the buyer and seller have to agree on a time and place to meet up for the transaction. Well, right now it's only available in Madrid and Oslo, so it doesn't help us here. But if the test goes well, the Swedish furniture giant could roll out the free program globally by December. IKEA says it fits with their sustainability goals, of course, for having their products to be reused so they don't end up in a landfill.
I love them so much right now. This is like
more so like you have all the kids that are going back to college and you have to fill the dorms, and there's such a thing to make your dorm rooms look amazing. Like there's companies out there that really make your rooms amazing. So for folks who may not be able to do that, you can go get some IKEA furniture and still make it look amazing.
I love everything about what they're doing. And yeah, it's so smart, and it's also just so kind to people. You know?
Well, yeah, sustainability is really important.
Yes. All right. So, gotta go get those Swedish meatballs. Yes. All right. We'll be right back.
Welcome back, everyone, to Live at 9. 7 minutes now before the top of the hour. And across the Mid-South today, we're getting ready for more sunshine and more very hot and hazy weather ahead, especially with these light winds across the Mid-South. View from the Cotton Exchange camera, Tom Lee Park, Big River Crossing there off in the distance, and Storm Tracker 3S, which continues to bring us very little in the way of rainfall returns. It has been very dry, and I am anticipating that trend to continue through at least tomorrow. Thursday is going to be offering up some increased rain chances across the area. I think that's going to be some good news for us because we're all looking forward to some rain to cool us down, and obviously the yard needs some rain as well. To the north of us, that's where the worst of the heat continues because they have heat advisories and heat warnings indicating heat index values could top 110. Again, that's well to our north. We are just dealing with the heat. Yes, we have the mid and upper 90s. We're even at 85 right now here in Memphis, 88 currently in Olive Branch. So these temperatures are climbing quickly, but the heat index value is not going to be climbing as quickly today. So I'm not anticipating any heat advisories. I like to issue what's called a Todd advisory, which is please slow it down, be careful, give your body the opportunity to cool itself down, because over a prolonged period of time, several days in a row, if you're spending a lot of time outside in the heat, it really stresses your body. So please give it all the opportunities you can to help it cool down. 98 I'm showing here by later this afternoon. Still warm as the sun is setting, and by daybreak tomorrow, low 70s, and then it's another day of very hot weather with high temperatures climbing right back up into the mid and upper 90s for highs tomorrow afternoon. So that big area of high pressure is finally beginning to diminish. The dry weather is finally coming to an end, and you can see some scattered showers, and more importantly, our next cold front is starting to show up on the weather map. I believe that's going to be moving through the area as we make our way through the weekend, and we do see cooler weather trying to roll in days 6 through 10, and that translates on the 7 and 10 day forecast to next week. So yes, we're still hot today and tomorrow and even on Thursday, but those scattered showers are going to be kicking in. The cold front's approaching, rain chances are coming in, and well, temperatures are falling back off a little bit with highs in the mid 80s and lows in the mid 60s for much of next week. Hopefully you have that long 3-day holiday weekend coming up. And Kanji, we oftentimes say we don't like to see rain on the weekend, but this time I think would look forward to it.
Todd advisory, got it, check. I will plan for that. Thanks for the warning, and thank you for joining Live at 9. Coming up tomorrow on our show, check out what's on the screen here. You're going to learn about the life-changing work of the Peer Power Foundation as they celebrate 20 years of transforming students' lives across Memphis, Shelby County schools. Plus, no auto-tune. You won't want to miss Anthony Q as he brings his soulful voice to the studio with a special performance. So he has a tour going on. It's called the Try Loving Me Tour. And he is going to have a big Memphis show that's coming up on 901 Day. You know, 901 is the day when we celebrate September 1st. Everything good about 901 Memphis, the area code. All right, then we're gonna have Horn Lake Animal Shelter Director Glenn Andrews joining us. He's gonna introduce us to a cuddly four-legged friend looking to move into your home. So we'll see you tomorrow for all this, your top news. We're gonna have weather with Todd Demers, of course, tell you more about that heat, and tomorrow's trending topics in Coffee with Corey. And of course, we wanna hear from you. So write down that email address. Email your segment ideas to liveat9@wreg.com. Don't email me because I don't book, right? Just email that email. All right, be sure to check out our website as well. We put the full show on there, so anything you may have missed can be found at liveat9.tv. And we'll see you right back here tomorrow morning for song and all the things. Have a great day.
One content segment during Live at 9 today was paid for by Stern Cardiovascular.